Hello, fellow modelers. This is Clay, better known as Major Disappointment Models, or Clay Chevys. I know it's been a while since I did a personal video. I've been filming a lot of our club meetings. You all have been enjoying it and making comments about stuff like what people are doing or the tips that they're trying to pass on to the other club members. And believe it or not, I relay those to my fellow club members and they enjoy it. So keep making comments if you enjoy their models and their model making. And I've noticed lately, I've actually had some time to start building. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube while I'm building. And a lot of people putting on their Christmas hauls. Well, I got kind of greedy this Christmas. I don't have a lot of room in the house. Got my daughter, son-in-law, and my grandson living in the family room. Used to be my man cave, so I'm relegated to the garage out here. And it's pretty stuffed. And right now in Washington State, it can get down into the low 30s, 20s at night and stay that way during the day till maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Then it might get up in the 40s, so it's way too cold to be out here. And my wife says, well, I'll put a heater out here, but all I'm going to do is heat the outside, and it's a losing battle. So I just put them together in my little office upstairs, and got a lot of models built, but none completed because I can't paint. It's too cold, and I don't want to paint in the house with all the fumes and stuff like that, and I don't have a lot of room. So enough talking now. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I got in the last 3 weeks. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, guys, so bear with me. One of our local hobby stores, or hobby shops, like a lot of people like to call it, went out of business recently. They just closed on the 22nd of December. So I've known the owners of the stores for years and the manager for at least 10 years. And I asked them what they're going to do with their fixtures. And they said they were going to sell them. So he says, make an offer. And I said, hey, how about $75 for this Model Master cabinet? And as you can see, I started filling it. And I started by putting paint cans on, spray cans on the top. And I started finding spray cans everywhere in this garage. And I went, oh my God, I'm a hoarder. So as you can see, I've already got a lot of the Model Master paints up here, and the racks are filling up. They're not in numerical order. Well, they're in numerical order, but this might be like the 4670s and the 4680s and the 4690s, etc., etc. There's all my spray paints, and I got 3 or 4 deep, and they're not all same brand or same exact color, but they might be all the blues. And down here I got all my Tamiya primers and stuff. So that was a pretty good Christmas present, I thought. And as the store got closer to the closing date, they started having bigger and bigger discounts on their models. So one of the models I bought, I was watching Dirk Pitt, and he was doing a bunch of these little cadet series models, and he got the idea from Chris Cortell, Classic Plastic 101. And I thought, well, these are easy. I can put together, kill some time, relax, work on my PTSD or whatever it's called, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Yes, I always say it wrong. My wife always corrects me. So this is one of the models I got. All right, I want to put the camera down so I'm not jostling you guys around. So, Cadet Series. And then I remember the Gremlins when I was a kid. Let's see. I think Chris Cortell's about my age. I think, as a matter of fact, I'm a little older than he is. So we were, I was in high school. Well, when this one came out, I think this is a 70. I was in high school when these came out, the actual car. And I remember a guy running around in our hometown in Kaneohe, Hawaii, And he had a really nice green one with these huge slicks sticking out of the back, and it was called the Road Toad. And I thought, wow, you know, since the kits are on sale, I'll buy one, and maybe I'll build me a Road Toad. And to add to my my Robinson Family Lost in Space kits, I picked up this one. Now I know this is a repop by Mobius. They've redone them. They're starting to bring about a lot of these old kits when we were kids. So, and you see this one was like $40, but then you take 40% off, so it was like 23 or something like that. Couldn't pass that up. Another kit from my youth, or actually the cars from my youth. I don't remember the kits because I wasn't building this kind of kits when I was a kid. But I remember when these cars came out, and these Monzas, they didn't last very long in Hawaii. The steel termites just ate them up, them and the Vegas, you know. And then I picked up this kit. And these are over a couple of days. You know, I'd go in one day and talk to the manager and pick up some, and I'd pick up a couple more. And here's this one. I think I already showed you the video where I already built this one. So it's in boxes because I got no shelf room. Then also at the store, he had all these decals. So, and I got a bunch of Star Trek Enterprises and stuff like that, and I have two of these Cardassian Gaylord class ships, and I got these Enterprise also. So this is the 1400 scale, but it's all the Aztec decals, and they're really pricey, but when you start getting 40% off on them, these are really cheap. So I bought a bunch of those. And then as I was walking out of the store the last day, I don't know if this will all fit in camera view, but this is the Millennium Falcon, the Revell Master Series one, and it's a 1/72 scale, as you can see there. I think it was originally priced, oh yeah, here it is on the side, originally priced down here at $299. He had a sticker on it up here somewhere for $149. And I was looking at it and said, man, John, I'd really like to get this. He goes, well, for you, $100. So for $100, I couldn't pass it up. And it's, you know, I love the Millennium Falcon. I have a couple of the Bandai ones and stuff. And as soon as I get more space, I am going to build it. Matter of fact, I have the DeAgostini Millennium Falcon. It's under here, all in a big box, all the parts and everything. Still haven't opened up all the little bags. I opened the boxes, but I haven't opened the bags. Steve Sutton over at the SMKR, he has the same kit, and he's like me. He's got it all stored, waiting for retirement. Well, I'm retired now, but I don't have any space. Then my nephew, he has very expensive tastes, and he was down at his house in Palm Springs, and he saw a Studebaker, and he always wanted one. And I said, well, I'll see if I can find you one. Maybe I'll build you one. What colors you want? So he wants a gold exterior and a tan interior, and I got this one off of eBay. I got it at a good price. And Hobby Lobby, can't pass up Hobby Lobby, but I got an old kit of this that's open. I really like Chevy. I'm a Chevy guy, or GM. And so I couldn't pass up the repop of this, and I'm waiting for them. I saw Chris, the HPI guy, with the flip nose 57. I have one of those, but I wanted to get a repop and build a repop instead of the original. And I was going to join Dirk's dragster, Top Fuel dragsters. I got like 5 or 6 of them buried in here. But this one was handy at the Hobby Lobby. I know it's a repop again. So I'm gonna have to get me the other one, since I got Don Prudhomme. I'm gonna get Tom McEwen's. I'm like a bunch of the other guys. I got their funny cars. I got the funny car sets. I got all that stuff. So hang on, I'm gonna take you a spin here. So my wife calls me a bit of a hoarder. I'm probably worse than that. Here's some of the kits I got. And I mean, I got racks of kits. Well, I got one rack. And this one's full of cars and stuff. I think I've shown you guys this before. Here's some airplanes. I like F4, so I got a couple of tubs, especially like down here, full of F4s. Kits in progress of being built. More kits. I don't know if you can see back there, but I got tons of crap back there. See, so I got all these tubs, these big white tubs, Sterlite tubs, and right now we're getting ready to build our retirement home. So hopefully I'll have a home for all this stuff, and I'll be able to finish some of these models and paint them and whatnot, and not have to worry about, oh, it's too cold, so the paint flashed all over the damn place. So no gloss here, so I'm gonna have to purple pond them and redo them. And this is actually a bright orange. I don't know why it looks kind of pinkish on film. So I can't really complete any projects without putting them back in the box, because I have nowhere to display them or set them out. So and then we got some news at Christmas that my daughter's expecting her second child. So we really got to build our house so they can build their house. So hopefully by the end of next year or this year, we'll be in a new house, and I'll have a big room where I can do all my modeling. And as you can see, I already started loading up the paint rack with some of the hundreds of paints I got. And this thing is going to come in handy, because I'll be able to find paints a little easier and reach them easier. So there, I got more model kits there, the small little 70 seconds. And then I got all these kits that are in the process of being built. Here's that 59 Chevy that Detroit Muscle's doing, the El Camino. I had started mine about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and it's about as far as I got. It's all in primer. So, alright, that's all I got, guys. I think this has gone way too long. I might edit it down. So keep putting out those videos, and please keep commenting on the club videos. The guys really like it, and they enjoy hearing all the comments and feedback about their builds. Thanks, guys. Bye.